Top of the morning to you guys. Storm here, another video. This is part 2 of glitches I've found. Seems they are actually working on the glitches, or at least they seem to be. I now, not all my friends, but it seems like after playing a couple of games, certain people are able to access their clan and clan tag. It's funny because I showed you in your previous video that it said you're not in a clan, even though I'm literally the leader of my clan, and it says, you know, you cannot switch to your clan tag. I've now been able to, although it switched back for some weird reason. I also figured out why they kept the ribbon. They're planning on adding to it, as you can see. So they're gonna start doing that. That's kind of cool. That kind of makes sense. So there's that. Currently, I have tried using the seasonal challenges. I believe again, that they fucked up and the seasonal challenges are again glitched. I have tried Cold War assault rifles, Warzone assault rifles, MW4 assault rifles, Black Ops assault rifle. It does not matter what assault rifle I use, AR, it does not want to register even one single kill. That's how I didn't get the progression mastery challenge last time, because you would play 200 plus games just to get one tracking point. Okay, you can call it a tracking point for it to track one time. You know, let's say you get 100, you know, get 200 AR kills. I would literally have to play 200 plus games and then keep using only ARs for it to track one kill. That's how fucked up it is, and I am not exaggerating. I swear to God, I am not exaggerating. There was 5 specific glitch challenges, and I literally just grinded for it. I did the requirements. I did exactly what it told me to do. I even went above and beyond and tried other things. Nothing worked. It was a bugged challenge, and it just had a mind of its own. It's not like one every game or 2 here and 5 there. No, it's a mind of its own. It's a little like if you took Loki and Deadpool and all the and Trollface and you mixed them in a blender and you put all the toxic people in the world, all the Karens, and you put that in a blender and then you made an AI out of it. That would be this game mode, because it doesn't follow its own rules. You know, it doesn't even follow those rules. It's kind of like deviates from them slightly just to keep you guessing. It's always keeping you guessing, which I've gotten a kind of feel for it, but it only helps so much, and I shouldn't have to. The game should just follow its own rules, follow its own descriptions. If it says go up to get a kill, you know, go to the north side of the map to get a kill, I shouldn't go to the south side of the map to get a kill. This is get a kill on, you know, Summit, but then I get a kill in Rebirth and the southern end. You know, it just doesn't make any sense. It literally makes no sense. Anyway, moving on. Glitchy as fuck. Oh, here's another glitch I've noticed. I'm like, why does it keep saying preview unlock? Now, previously, it didn't go up to level 8, as far as I'm sure. I don't know how unlimited levels it has. Before, you know, I started off at like level 4 or 6, even though I had almost nearly maxed it out, so I don't understand what the hell is going on. It took away the levels of the other 5 operators I was using, and then it just started me off at like level 6. I'm like, well, why though? Why would it do that? You know, it registers the ones I've unlocked. It doesn't register so the level, you know, I unlocked in the trial. It doesn't register the levels I unlocked in the trial, which pisses me off. It also seems for some of the things you unlocked, you're stuck with them. So if you wanted the default, for example, you wanted the default equip because they gave you 2, the default one, and the disappointed, well, no, guess what? You only get 1. You get the disappointed one that you had equipped in the trial, and they delete the default one. So they're taking it away from you permanently, and I seriously doubt they're going to restore something like that. That fucking sucks. It's similar to when they gave 50% of people Adler, and the other people 50%, they said, fuck you. Now, the only reason why they did anything is because there's such an uproar, people, calling them out for their bullshit. So, guys, we really need to fix this. We need to have them actually not, rape people, sit on their asses, count their big pile of money that they have so much they don't even know what to do with it all. They need to not sit on their ass, get in their sit on their ass on their office chair, and not sit on their ass doing something other than not important, and do their motherfucking job. Anyway, it really sucks, and it keeps telling me, oh, I've unlocked it. It's like, yeah, no shit. I've had that unlocked. Prior to even it telling me that it was, that I unlocked it. It's like, I've had that unlocked in the, Vanguard trial. So, yes, it does show that I already have it, but it keeps telling me that that's the next thing I have to level it up. And I'm like, okay, Death Lotus. But then it's telling me I'm going to unlock it again. So I don't understand why they're taking this route. First it said something about a shotgun, then it just said XP. Well, no. I think first it said the Lotus thing again, then the shotgun, then the XP, then the shotgun again, then the Lotus again, then XP, then the Lotus again, then XP, then Lotus again. It's just, I don't know why they are doing this. It makes no sense. Also, it doesn't tell you how to unlock this other than there should be some kind of requirement, right? No. And you can unlock it, but I don't think there's any, challenges like there were with the previous one. It seems you just unlock it or you don't. There's no challenge to go along with it. You don't unlock it and then do the challenge so you can use it. You just unlock it and then use it. Now they've, I guess they fixed the issue, or are fixing the issue for Field Upgrade Pro, because it worked for, maybe the first season of Modern Warfare 4's Warzone, and then completely stopped working for every other season past that. Cold War, Warzone, Vanguard War, it just hasn't worked. So now I have to get to level 45. I'm like, okay, well, that's nice that I can actually use Pro now. And it's funny because from the very get-go it says you cannot use it in Warzone, other than it let me use it in Warzone. So it just doesn't make any sense. Why give it an option if it clearly says you're not allowed to use it in Warzone, but then I use it in Warzone, and it gives me the option to use it in Warzone. It says, it makes no sense. The challenges aren't accurate, they're not relevant, and the descriptions of the challenges, the descriptions of things are just lies. And now we know. People are picking up what's going on. Now we know that they're not even the same stat. So what once was the best silencer on this one will be the shittiest sniper in the other one. It just doesn't make any sense. So for a time, the best silencer for a Cold War weapon in Warzone, it was better. But in the multiplayer, it was shit. It took away the damage. Then they added it to it later, 3 seasons later, then they added damage to it, and it's like they just keep doing this bullshit. And guess what? They don't keep the that stats compared to the SG-44. They don't edit it. They don't change it. So if they do a silent buff or a silent nerf, they should change that bar graph to meet the new buff or whatever. But they don't. So what once might have the best damage might have the shittiest damage. And you'll never know. But what attachment that you would think goes up like a shit ton, and it only goes up a tiniest bit? Or it could go to the complete opposite and actually go down. That's how bullshit and messed up it is. You know, the can suppressor used to be the best, and then it became the worst. And it's like, I understand why that was the best, because it was gaudy. It was in the way. You couldn't with iron sights, you couldn't see over it. So, you know, you were sacrificing something, right? You know, that was sacrifice. But then it just became, you would have to be a fucking retard to use it. So either A, they say, the stats say that it's bad, but it's really good, and they just don't want you using it because it's overpowered, and their patch is just changing in the description, not actually changing the damage. Or it changes the damage, but it's completely useless suppressor now. No one would use it. It literally had like 4 negatives and no positives. So why would anyone? You know, it's just fucking idiotic. Honestly, if it's that bad, just take it out, remove it completely. Just fucking idiot. Anyway, the bar is also different. I picked up someone's bar and it was just amazing fire rate, amazing damage. And now it's just like this weird, really slower than I ever remembering it being. It's like about Odin slow, maybe even slower than that. And bar before, when I picked it up, it was so fast, just completely annihilated them. So I'm just a little disappointed about that. Okay. Oh, glitch. Yep, there. See that weird? Look at that! Look at all that spikes, all those golden spikes. That's what was happening before. I mean, before the golden spikes, you'll just see nothing. It's just like the mag attached to nothing, the barrel attached to nothing, the stock attached to nothing. Then the gold replaces it. This is what happens. Also, there's a glitch. I don't know if it's for all launchers. I'm gonna try it with my original W4 launcher. I'm gonna see what happens. Now, I can switch between other launchers. See, that's not the glitch. Glitch, what it does, it completely freezes up your system. So you go to Gunsmith, and you click on it, it freezes. So then you try to, then first thing someone's gonna do, they're not gonna shut down their system. It's gonna close the app, because that's easier and it's quicker. And then it's gonna be like, please wait while it does the infinite loading screen. And you're like, wait a sec, I've been sitting here 20 minutes and nothing's happening. And so then you shut off the PS4, and then it doesn't want to shut off, so then you have to manually press and hold it, and then every time you do that, it just gives you this manually upload. It starts at 25%, and you're sitting there waiting for a good 20 minutes for it to. And normally it doesn't do that, unless it's really being fucked with. Normally, if you're being DDoSed, you're being hacked, you know, the screen freezes, you get the blue screen. You know, if anything, it still goes to the main menu. You just have to, or it closes the app and you can still leave the app. Sometimes it doesn't close the app, it just brings you to the main menu, and it makes you think it closed the app, but then you see the spiral on the app, so it's still going. You just have to go back into the app. You know, it's all these different combinations. This, you know, and if it does shut you down, you know, it just goes from 0 to 100 really quick. Normally, but with this, if I press the Gunsmith right now, I don't know if it's for all launchers. If it's not for this launcher, then that tells me it's only Vanguard launcher, based on my previous experience of knowing how the game's coding works. So let's see what happens. This does freeze me, and we'll know it's all launchers. Okay, here we go. Okay, note that worked. So it's like I thought. It is, in fact, Vanguard launchers. Alright? Only reason I want to do. I want to see the challenges for them. Now, I've already tried this launcher. I'm going to try the Panda Shank, right? See what happens. Go slowly, so I'm not freaking the system out. You know, I'm not doing it while it's loading the game, because apparently if you go to Gunsmith, it just freaks the fuck out. All you know, just every upload speed, the download speed, the ping, it takes up so much memory. And so I'm like, alright, just don't do anything. Just sit still for a good 10 seconds. Hovering over Gunsmith. Don't press Gunsmith. We're gonna see what happens. 3, 2, 1. Pressing. Okay, I pressed it. Now the music will still continue. It won't stop. You would think the music continues for like I would say 3 to 5 seconds, and then it stops, and then you get the blue screen, or no, black screen then blue screen, you know, and then it loads and it says error code and whatever. No, this one it just does it forever. Now let's see. I'm gonna push to the left of the D-pad. Nope, I am trapped. I am currently trapped right now. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. I still see the golden pentagon over there, all the polygons over there, and I cannot move. I don't know if you can hear this. I'm pressing X, you know, back, you know, using the D-pad to escape. Doesn't want to work. Now there's two options that I can do. I can shut down. I figured out that if you shut off your entire system, you prevent the error code and you prevent your whole system having to crash. Then you have to wait for that 25% bullshit. But most people not wanting to do that, you know, you do the littlest thing, and if that doesn't work, you do the next best thing. You know, if that doesn't work, you do the next best thing. You shouldn't have to just jump to immediately shut down your system, right? I had to figure it out the hard way. Now I'm gonna show you. It's probably gonna shut down the video, but hopefully you see what happens. Okay, here we go. I'm now going to. I don't think it shows the main menu. Only microphone audio is being broadcast, so we're gonna have to see what happens. Now, what if I go to close application? See what happens. Following application will close. I'll do Modern Warfare 4. Closing the following application gives me the triangle, circle, X, square, indefinite changing, right? And normally it takes 1 second. Oh, this is new. Normally it just indefinitely does it for a good 20 minutes, indefinitely, forever, right? Now it's giving me a check error status of CE34878-0. I was able to read it quick enough. Now it's actually going to error